Welcome in, everyone. A much-anticipated Wayside Furniture Blind & Sons Studio C session for our Summit members in attendance. It is packed in here, as I knew it would be, for beloved indie rock band Momma. They are here, touring behind the new fourth album, Welcome to My Blue Sky. That's out now on Polyvinyl Records, and starting off another leg of the tour in concert tonight, September 11th, 2025, at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. Ida Friedman and Allegra Weingarten are here from the band, and thanks for joining us, you two. I really appreciate having you here.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Wow.
Yeah, I know that you're starting off this tour and trying to get yourselves ready. We greatly appreciate you taking the time to join us here this morning.
Of course.
So what do you say we start off with a song? What do you have for us first?
Sure. This is a song called Bottle Blonde. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's hard on us. Am I losing you? Been a hard 2 months. Do I blame it all on you? But I'm blue. So do you want me? I am so blue. Bottle blonde, you're a god. You're gonna figure it out. Way you talk, you'll get caught. You got your foot in your mouth. Turn it off, turn it on, or turn it inside out. It's your song, it's your song. Bottle blonde, it's your song. It's your song. It's hard on us, and I'm coming to. Please wake me up when my secret's safe with you. But I'm blue, alone and wasted. Where are you when I can't face it? Bottle blonde, you're a god. You're gonna figure it out. Way you talk, you'll get caught. You got your foot in your mouth. Turn it off, turn it on, or turn it inside out. It's your song, it's your song. Bottle blonde, you're a god. You're gonna figure it out. Way you talk, you'll get caught. You got your foot in your mouth. Turn it off, turn it on, or turn it inside out. It's your song, it's your song. Bottle blonde, 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 bottle blonde.
Thank you.
Very good. That was Momma here live in Studio C for a Wayside Furniture Blind & Sons Studio C session here for our Summit members, touring behind the new fourth album, Welcome to My Blue Sky. Again, available now on Polyvinyl Records and performing in concert tonight, September 11th, 2025 at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. Ita and Allegra from Momma are here with us. And this is interesting to me. You've said that that this album, it comes from a time largely inspired from just a couple years ago, the summer of 2022 onward. What happened back then as far as the impetus for this record?
Well, so we were on a really long tour, and funny enough, we actually came here
I was just
when we were
gonna
on
say
that
that.
tour. So
Part
it's
of
kind
that
of
tour,
trippy
yes.
to be back and
Yeah.
playing these songs.
Yeah.
But I guess long story short, we both ended really long relationships, and we both started new relationships / flings, and that was just a period of a lot of like growth and looking inward, I guess, and
Yeah.
like I don't know, a lot of mistakes were made, but also sometimes those mistakes are necessary.
Happy accidents, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Life lessons, right?
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to. We all have been through situations like that, and it's just an interesting side project that a new album came out of it, and that's we're happy for it because it's a great record. We are big fans of it here at the Summit FM, and so the band is originally from Calabasas, California, right outside of Los Angeles, but you've been based in Brooklyn for quite some time now. But how did the two of you meet? How did that come together with you two?
We went to high school together.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we went to a school where, I don't know, we weren't as like-minded. Like we weren't really like the other kids, I guess you could say. But no, not really. It's just like we were interested in other things, and I think that just naturally led us to gravitate towards each other.
Yeah.
And we were seeing each other out and about in LA and stuff like that, and then we just decided to hang out one time, and
then
the rest is history.
Then how did the band get started after all of that?
Well, Ita was making music with another person, and then that person couldn't make a show, so Ita asked me to fill in, and then we ended up just writing like a new set and started writing songs together. So, and that was only like the third time we hung out. So our friendship and our musical relationship kind of blossomed at the same exact time, which, like it's just interesting to get to know someone else while you're writing music with them, and also
Yeah.
like. We were so lucky that we happened to get along really well as friends, and then also get along really well as writing and creative partners.
Right.
It's like super rare that happens.
Yeah.
Well, and then how long has it been since you've been sort of based in Brooklyn as a band then?
5
5
years.
years? Yeah.
Really?
5 years.
2020.
Well, that had to be a big leap. I mean, you're going cross country and trying to make things happen. I mean, that's kind of a gutsy move. What was that thought process and decision making like?
I lived in New York for college.
Okay.
And so did Aaron, who plays bass with us and produces with us. And then, COVID kind of happened, and Allegra had graduated, and there was like a big, are you going to go back to New Orleans? Like, what's going to happen? And I think we were just like, you should come to New York. And we just basically convinced Allegra. Plus, like, you had other friends that were going too, so
Yeah.
it all
And
kind of worked out.
I didn't want to go to New York. I was like so anti-New York for so long, and then now I really like it.
What were you so anti-New York for?
I don't know. I mean, so I lived in New Orleans. I went to college in New Orleans, which is like so completely different than
Right.
New York. And I guess in my mind, I just felt like New York was going to be hard for me because if you don't already like have like roots in New York, it
Right.
can be kind of intimidating to meet
absolutely.
new people, or like, especially in music too. And in New Orleans, I felt like I had already kind of created my own ecosystem of music and friendships. It just so happened that everyone that I like from New Orleans came to New York with me. So I had the best of both worlds of like being in a big, cool city where I could do fun stuff, and then having like my core people that made me feel comfortable, as well as Ita and the band and stuff.
Yeah.
I love that. That's fantastic. And
Yeah.
that does make things a lot easier to make a big move like that. We are joined by the band Momma. Ita and Allegra from the band Momma, the new 4th album, Welcome to My Blue Sky, out now on Polyvinyl Records. Great listen, and a new leg of the tour starts tonight, September 11th, 2025, at the Grog Shop here in Cleveland Heights, just north of us here in Akron. Got another song, and this is one of our favorites here at the radio station here these last couple months. What do you have for us next?
I Want You Fever. We're doing twice for the intro?
Sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Take it apart and build it again. I am right on it. Don't call it a loss, call me instead. I am right on it. Really can't believe you didn't tell her. Do you think she knows we're back together? Everyone can see what this is all about. We're the talk of the town. Ow, 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 pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Take it apart and tear it to shreds. I am right on it. You can't play it off, you can't play pretend. I am right on it. Really can't believe she doesn't feel it. Even I can see that you don't mean it. Everybody knows that this is going down. We're the talk of the town. Ow, 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 don't be shy. Let her down, it'll feel good. I'm right on it. Just be honest. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever. Pick up and leave her. I want you, fever.
Yeah, I love that song. That was Momma here in Studio C. New one called Ohio All the Time. Momma joining us for a Wayside Furniture Blind & Sons Studio C session. Ita and Allegra from the band are here touring behind the new album, Welcome to My Blue Sky, out now on Polyvinyl Records. Really looking forward to the show tonight at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. Starting off another leg of the tour with that. And, you know, with that song, I Want You, Fever, that's... I just wonder, you know, what the writing process is like for something like that. That's such a killer chorus on that song. It's infectious. It's great. It's a hooky earworm that gets stuck in your brain. The best kind of types of things for music fans. So, I mean, does it start there with the chorus, or do you kind of do you lean on that sort of focus? What is some of the songwriting processes for something like that with that song?
Normally, I feel like we do start with choruses, but that randomly was like one of the last things that like fit into the puzzle piece, because I had like the chords, and then I sent Ita a voice memo of me just going, "I'm right on it," and then I was trying to figure out, I wanted a guitar part to go here, so I was like, ow, wow, 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 in the voice memo that I sent Ita. And then when we got together, then we both were like, okay, pick up and leave where I want you, Fever. And then Aaron and Preston were the ones that were like, just make the ow, wow part a vocal part. And we were like, cool.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I always say you can't go wrong with a good woo-woo in a song sometimes, you know?
True.
And I love this little breakdown, inside information behind the scenes of songwriting. I love that, though. That's a cool little look into, little sneak peek into your world there. But I want to ask you about another one, too. One of our absolute favorite songs of the year at this radio station is another one from this record, Ohio All the Time. We love it, right? I mean, come on now. Buckeye State love, right? I mean, come on. Yeah, right. But no, I mean, but really though, as a band that settled in New York City for quite some time, and you grew up in L.A., was there anything in particular that led you to write a song about our Buckeye State of Ohio? I mean, we heard this the first time. I'm like, is this about us? Is this for us?
Yeah, we just had a really awesome night in Sandusky, Ohio.
The Great Wolf Lodge.
At the Great Wolf Lodge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you at liberty to share some of those stories?
There's a lot of Easter eggs in the song.
Okay.
You can kind of, I mean, they're really like Easter eggs for like us and like a handful of people. But
it was on tour, and we just stayed at the Great Wolf Lodge and ran around.
So was this that 2022 tour behind the previous record?
Exactly.
It was probably like
right
2 days after we were here last.
Yeah.
Or
really?
We might have been on our way there.
Yeah, we may have been driving to Sandusky, Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is we're peeling back layers here.
I know.
So again,
there's a lot of lore.
I know.
There is a lot of lore connected in this state. So again, when you were here last summer of 2022, something happened. It was a weekend, and we just couldn't make a proper session like this happen. So you guys came in and met Brad Savage here from the radio station and did like a guest DJ segment, which we played. We'll have to dig that up and maybe replay that to really connect the dots here a little bit. But then right afterwards, it's likely that you drove straight to Sandusky. That's like an hour west of here or so.
That would make sense.
That's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
we posted up at the Great Wolf Lodge, and
Good times were had.
good times were had. Yeah.
Wow. That's funny.
Anything else you'd like to share about that experience? Word?
We didn't belong at the Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, I know. There was like yeah. Yeah. We'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there. Fair enough. Okay. I get it. Totally get it. These things happen, right? The misadventures while on tour. All right. Well, with that in mind, how about we hear that song? Here's Momma in Ohio All the Time, live in Studio C here at the Summit FM.
I'm standing by the sign, Ohio, I get dizzier when I'm outside. 100 on the line, these nights are getting busier by my design. Take a picture, a minute with her. Should we call it a night? Alright, a broken front plate. Happy birthday. Show your cards try. I'm putting up a fight. I'm messing up my life. I'm running to you right. Alright, alright. Your silly little cues. I never got Ohio, babe, but now I do. I'm stuck in 22. I'm hanging out forever. Summer's a tattoo with you. Heard a whisper. He wants to kiss her, and I wanna know what it's like. It's like an empty bottle, and now my mouth's full. Ohio, you have me tonight. I'm running to you right. I'm running to you right. I'm gunning for you, never been bad, but I'll try. I'm putting up a fight. I'm messing up my life. I'm running to you right. Alright, alright. I'm running to you right. I'm running to you right. I'm gunning for you. Tell me you'll see me tonight. I'm standing by the sign. Ohio all the time. I'm running to you right. Alright, alright.
Fantastic. That was Momma and a little behind-the-scenes folklore with that song. Ohio All the Time, a standout from the new record, Welcome to My Blue Sky, that's out now on Polyvinyl Records. Starting off another leg of the tour tonight, September 11th, 2025, at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. Ita Friedman and Allegra Weingarten from the band Momma joining us here, our Summit members, for a packed Wayside Furniture Blend & Sons Studio C session. You just mentioned that song, and I just looked up the lyrics, and all I'm just going to say is, I never got Ohio, babe, but now I do. So, yeah. Welcome,
Very clever.
Welcome back to our Buckeye States. All right, so, Allegra, I wanted to ask you this, and both of you, really. I mean, deep down, I know that you're all music fans like the rest of us here in this room. And I read something recently that you mentioned, Allegra, about your love of a certain band that's having a moment this summer. And I will say that this band was at their peak and current when I was in high school and college throughout the 90s. You guys are younger than me, so a different generation younger. But it still hits for you. I guess you could call it, it's probably like classic rock for you. It's a relative term, I guess. But that is your love of Oasis, and they're hell is frozen over. They're stopped calling each other potatoes, and they're back touring. And Allegra, you have said that they are one of the, quote, last great true rock and roll bands, end quote. And with musical heroes like that, what does someone like that do for inspiration for you? And I don't know how you want to conduct yourself as a band going forward, and how you want to present yourself, all of that stuff.
Yeah. That quote was pretty controversial. Like, a lot of people were like, what? How could she say that? There's plenty of good rock and roll bands. And, like, I agree. I think that the sentiment behind me saying that was more so in, like, rock and roll used to mean something else, because it wasn't just making rock and roll music. It was, like, the attitude and the lore that surrounded that. Right. So that's what I meant by that.
And they definitely have that.
For sure. And I don't think a band, I mean, Blur, who I even like more, like, doesn't have that kind of lore, like, rock and roll attitude surrounding them. So, I mean, I don't know. It's not necessarily inspiring. It's definitely interesting and entertaining to look back on a time where you didn't really have to worry about being liked to be successful.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know what it is, if it's just, the current age.
Or
but-
even use that in spite of yourself in a way, right?
Yeah. I just feel like from our perspective, especially as two femme musicians, it's really you have to be liked, and you have to be polite, and you have to be pleasant,
Yes.
or else you're
Yeah.
not gonna get
Right.
you're not gonna get booked. You're not gonna get written up. People aren't gonna want to.
You have to move around on stage, and if you then don't move around on stage, then you're too boring, and if you move around too much, it's like too crazy. It's like, I don't know, they're like, not just that as an example, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I think you have a great, it's really hard
Yeah.
to like please people, I think, and we can see peers who have an easier
But
time.
I don't know where that changed. 'Cause
I
it's
don't
like
know.
people used to want rock stars to be
Rock stars.
I know.
assholes.
Yeah.
And rock stars. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to
No,
say
it's
that.
okay. It's
I
okay.
really don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I was just going to
Who
say,
do I have to talk to?
I am totally with you both, and you bring up excellent points. There is something to be said for larger than life characters in rock music or any kind of popular music. And again, the Gallagher brothers certainly have that.
For sure.
Back then and now, right? And
Yeah.
that's part of who they are, and that's why they are one of the biggest bands in the world, selling out football stadiums in Europe and here in America. So
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. And I would just say, like, look, you're not going to please everyone, but just be yourselves as much as humanly possible on stage and do what you do. I mean,
We
that's
try.
all there is to it. And hey, you got a room of big fans of your music in here today, and you really found yourselves here at Non-Commercial Public Radio with I think a sound that's uniquely your own as well. I mean, you guys are doing great work, and I know that being out there, putting out this music, getting out there on tour is a grind. You're starting off another leg of the tour tonight. I'll say it again. Thank you for taking the time to be with us here today. And I just, and that leads me to one last question here. 4 albums in now for your band, but you're still very young. I feel like there's still a lot of first experiences that are happening for you as a band. Especially with some of the vulnerability on some of these songs that you have on this new record. So I'm just curious, what are you most proud of with this new album, and also excited about going forward as you get out on tour and even after all this?
I think I'm really proud of our like ability to kind of leap into being so vulnerable. Like, we've never really done that with a record before, and I think just I'm just proud that we stuck to our guns and we're like not afraid to do that, and we have each other, which makes it really easy. But I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the song. This is like the most proud I've ever been of a record that we've done, is this past one personally. So
I really feel like you've taken a leap as a band with the songs on this new record. I mean, the previous album, we played songs from it. That was great. But I don't know. It's all relative, but next
Yeah.
level, I think you guys have gotten there with this. But
Thank you.
thank you.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most out of this next chapter going forward here?
Oof. I don't know. There's a lot of unknowns right now because we're kind of finally getting to the point where this is our only job. And with that comes a lot of boredom, or like wanting to like take advantage of your
Yeah.
downtime. And then also being like, well, if this is our job, like,
Gotta
should we
work.
be like writing or like, I don't know. So it's kind of like, I guess I'm just looking forward to what the next year will be like in terms of our daily life and like how we
Totally.
operate as a band in terms of like our ethic, our work ethic.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
totally.
We're not like
Yeah.
hustling because we're working 2 different jobs at the same time.
Yeah. There was a lot of cramming before now, and I think
Yeah.
like we will actually. It feels like we finally are at a place where we can breathe, and it's like nice to take time there.
Yeah.
Totally.
I think I appreciate that, and I get it, and enjoy that time. And I don't know, don't put too much pressure on yourselves, but enjoy the moment and enjoy this tour. And we're loving this right here, right now. So yeah, we can clap for that. We are joined here live in Studio C at the Summit FM with Ita and Allegra from the band Momma. The new album, Welcome to My Blue Sky. It's a great listen. It's out now on Polyvinyl Records. Big show tonight. The tour begins once again at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. We have one more song. What do you have for us next year?
We're going to play an oldie. This is Medicine.
Cool.
Spoonful of sugar, you bring me down to my knees. In so many colors, you touch me, you'll be my medicine. Measuring doses every day of the week. I get addicted when you touch me, you'll be my medicine, you'll be my medicine, you'll be my medicine. One shot, I never really ask what I'm on, a bender and I'll never stop. One pill to swallow gives me more than I need. I can be patient till you touch me, you'll be my medicine. One shot, I never really ask a lot. I'm on a bender and I'll never stop. One hit, and I'm higher than I've ever been. One kiss, and I'm hooked on your medicine. One shot, I never really ask a lot. I'm on a bender and I'll never stop. One hit, and I'm higher than I've ever been. One kiss, and I'm hooked on your medicine.
That was great. That's one from the previous record, Momma, here at the Summit FM. Just a great, terrific Wayside Furniture, Blind & Sons Studio C session. Ita and Allegra from the band Momma, touring behind the new album, Welcome to My Blue Sky, available now on Polyvinyl Records. And I'll be there tonight, the big concert at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. And, you got a lot of big, huge fans of your music in this room. And I know that this was a very mild-mannered, stripped-back performance, but you're rock stars in our book. And we love you and we got your back.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Let's give a nice Summit round of applause for Momma.
Thank you.